Two things before we get started in today's video. One, this Saturday, Las Vegas Boulder Station Hotel is Stance Wars. The whole throtl team's gonna be there. We're gonna have a booth. We'll have all of our merchandise on sale. Come out, meet the whole team, and don't forget to use promo code throtl when you get some tickets because you'll save some cash. The second announcement is we are currently hiring throtl brand ambassadors. Once again, if you wanna make money helping out throtl, supporting us, working on cars, meeting people, and sharing throtl with the world. If you want to check that out, the link is in the description.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. My name is Ricky, and today we are going to be working on my badass Starlet. Look at that thing. I'm going to be installing the fender mirrors that my boy Mark from Garage 8 sent. But before I put him on, so these were actually the same mirrors that I had before the box went missing. But before I put him on, I'm going to do the same thing I did to my last set. I'm going to peel these stickers off, and I'm going to be sanding them down and painting them gunmetal gray. I brought that idea to Mickey yesterday, and he was not a fan of. It's pretty much the same color as my Mark II SSR wheels. All right, guys, so this is what we have here. We have both mirrors. And I have some 3M 320 grit sandpaper, which I'm gonna use to just sand this down. But first I'm gonna take it apart because the only thing I want gunmetal grit is just the center portion. I wanna keep this black and I'm gonna keep this portion black. And you guys see this little tiny line right here. I'm pretty much just gonna delete all that, delete all the casting stuff from it. So I'm just gonna sand all that down, lightly scuff this round area, the bullet section, and then same thing around here, and then give it a really nice coat of paint, let it dry, and then we'll mount them together, and that's it. Pretty much what's gonna look like after you're done hitting it. And I hit it with the, by hitting it I mean sanding it down. I sanded it down with a 320 grit from 3M, which actually works extremely good. In no time I was able to get this thing done. So that's good. So I'm gonna rinse this, prep it for paint it, and while it's drying I'm gonna start sanding down the other one. Alright guys, we're back, and I just got done spraying one of them and it's already dry. So I'm about to put them together, we'll go from there. Alright, you guys, let me know what you guys think. Wait, that's not the color that I wanted. That's too light. I thought I picked the same color as my wheels, my spray cans at the house. That's silver. My wheels are gunmetal. Rip. All right, so I'm gonna respray it and then come back to the same spot where I'm at now.
A little later.
All right, we're back. Darker color, the one that I was actually going for. And that's it. Look at that. It looks really good. So once the second one dries, I'm making noises. Once the second one dries, I'll do the same thing. I'll put it together and then I'll mount it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna finish the other mirror right now and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, so now that the Starlet's done for now. Oh, speaking of the Starlet, look what I found. Oh yeah, and guys remember when we said that we were gonna replace this portion so it can have the nipple so it can hook up to the reservoir. That's how you delete the AST. So that part came in. So I'm gonna be replacing that, and then I'm actually gonna be mounting the intercooler for the V-mount. We're gonna try to tackle the mid pipe and then the charge pipes for the intercooler. So I'm gonna be doing those two things today. So I'm gonna put you on a tripod so you guys can see me work. Right back. All right, guys, so I have that mounted now. And I decided to place it backwards. That way the nipple can come out from the back, and I'm just gonna run the hose from there down to this. All right, so after this is done, I'm gonna put the intercooler here, and then I'm gonna make a brace, kind of like a bracket, so F can give me a small weld on the intercooler so I can start mocking it and making brackets for it. Alright, so you guys are probably wondering what the heck am I doing? I pretty much took what the original bracket set into because it was kind of not my style. So I try to flatten this out, but when I hammer the one in the right, I kind of dented the intercooler in, which obviously that wasn't the intention. But it doesn't matter, it's still gonna work. And then the other one I did way better on removing it. It's still flat. And I'm sanding this coating off, this paint off, so from when we put the bracket in there, it's easier to weld. And then I'll go back and I'll probably put it back in the sandblasting cabinet, and then I'll get that texture, that 80-degree texture, like we did with the bad apple when we did all the parts in there.
A few minutes later.
All right, so right now I just made the bracket for it, and we're about to bolt it down, just to mock it up. All right, that's good. And then from there, the intercooler will go here.
I cut off the driver's side intake pipe, which is the actual intake pipe on the cold side. Lopped that off because it used to be angled inward like this, more for like a stock intake pipe setup. Instead, we're going to be putting it more straight back because it's more of a direct shot than this. We'd be doing a bunch of bends. So
before we do that,
we're gonna flatten this out and make it sit nice and level, and it'll shoot straight back to the intake pipe. Before that, we're actually going to weld on the support bracket.
Yep.
That will allow us to mount the intercooler, and then we can decide where we're going to put the piping.
All right, Ev, what did we do here?
Yeah, I didn't do it, you just did it. We learned how to weld today.
Awesome.
But it turned out okay. I haven't
It looks
welded
good, man.
in a while, so hoping the next one comes out better. But now we do need to clean this edge up here, but we're gonna be turning this. So originally this was like angled that way.
Yeah, it was
for some reason.
It was facing the alternator.
So we're gonna angle it this way.
I need to knock the...
So we're gonna angle it this way, and we're gonna try to get the straightest shot we can.
So we can just do couplers instead of any bends.
Oh,
Yep.
oh,
Actually,
okay.
wait a minute.
Just a straight pipe. Do you have a straight pipe?
I have a bent pipe.
No, we have.
Oh
a straight
my
pipe
God.
Right here. Better.
You catch what I'm throwing at you?
Yeah. No, look. Watch this.
Look, yeah, it's
Coupler. Yeah, the coupler will work. All right, well that definitely came out quite a bit better. Obviously I need quite a bit more practice, but that's not falling off and that's not leaking either. So I definitely got good penetration all the way around.
That's what she said.
Nice meme. We'll let this cool down and these guys will install it. All right guys, that is where we're gonna end off today's video. So I wanna say a huge thank you if you stuck around to the end. We actually have, I think, 3 RX-7 videos in a row planned over the next couple days. So if you wanna see what happens with Helen's RX-7, stay tuned because we're gonna be jamming on it so we can get that thing out of here and make sure that it's ready for RotorCon, which is just a couple weeks away. So thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Peace out, and we'll see you in the next video.